Hi guys, so I realized in my last video that it's overexposed and I don't know if this video is going to be any better, but I've tried to adjust the blinds and whatnot, but yeah, hopefully it's going to be slightly better. Anyway, I'm here to do a tag video, and this tag is the Love It, Need It, Want It tag by The World According to Lisa, and I was tagged by Nettie, so thank you Nettie for tagging me. I'm gonna leave the two links down below to both of their channels. They are wonderful YouTubers. Do check them out if you have not. And oh dear, wait a minute, I have Seth with me and he is grumpy. Okay, so now he's in the carrier and hopefully he can just stay there and let me do the tag. Whew. Okay, question number 1. What are you currently in love with that you already own? Now, I wish I could say that I am in love with one of my bags, but I'm not. In fact, I am in love with this Louis Vuitton mini pochette. Now, if you saw my review video, you would know that I didn't really know what to do with this mini pochette, but now I'm using it, you know, nearly on a daily basis because of Seth. I'm wearing him on me all the time, so I really find this mini pochette to be so useful. I could just carry it in my hand, on my elbow, you know. I could even, because this has a like clasp thing, I could clip this onto my baby carrier and it would just hang on the baby carrier like that, you know, on me, and that is just so handy. So my only gripe about it is that because there are just no compartments in the pochette, so all my receipts, cards, and my mobile will be floating, and coins will be floating all over inside. So that's my only gripe, but other than that, I'm loving this mini pochette. Okay, sorry baby. How's this? Is this better? Okay, let's crack on, guys. Number 2, what would you love to buy that is on your wish list? I do have a couple of things on my wish list. Number 1 being the Hermes Click Clack or Click H, because I've just seen so many unboxings of those enamel bangles that I really want one myself. But I just don't think it's going to be practical for me right now because with 2 babies I use my hands a lot and I just don't want to get it scratched, so maybe not. Another thing on my wish list would be maybe a new pair of flats. No? You don't want me to get a new pair of flats? But maybe Chanel espadrilles or Chloe flats, or even the Valentino rock studs would be really great. Yeah, but that's on my wish list and it's just a wish, right? So number 3, what does your makeup collection need at the moment? I think it's gonna work. Okay, you're gonna join me in this video. Okay, my makeup collection, if you've just seen my beauty haul, it doesn't need anything, but I would love to have another of those hourglass blushes because I'm really liking those. Yeah, but at the moment, nothing. Number 4, what do you need to add to your handbag collection? Now, I really don't need to add anything because in fact I have hardly used any of my handbags. I need to start loving my handbags. So yep, for now nothing. Sorry, is this tag very boring for you guys? I would love to have another Chanel bag. That would, you know, I would always love another Chanel bag. Yeah, number 5, what do you want to add to your wardrobe? Now, you have seen my closet. It is packed and it is messy, and I am in fact clearing out my closet. As you can see, this pile right here, it's gonna go to a flea market or something. I don't even want to sell it individually on Carousel, even though that way I earn more. But I really can't be bothered to go down to the post office every other day to post out an item, so it's just gonna go fast and cheap. at one of those flea markets. Yeah, so I really need to clear up my wardrobe. Number 6, what do you want to add to your small leather goods collection? I think in terms of wallets, card cases and all that, I am done. I'm not really the kind to change out my wallet too much, so I don't really need to be matchy. But I would love to have an Hermes belt, because I saw this YouTuber, her name is Chloe Gordon. I'm going to leave a link to her unboxing video, and she unboxed a Hermes belt and she wore it high-waisted. So I never knew that, you know, you could do that. I mean, technically you could, but I just didn't realize that, you know, you could wear the Hermes belt that way and style it that way. So that would actually be more practical for me, because I'm more like a dresses, skirts kind of girl. I'm not so much into pants and trousers. So yeah, ever since I saw her video on styling it high-waisted, I was like, I need an Hermes belt in my life. So hopefully I can get my waistline down. Then I would start saving up for that piece. I really want that in my collection. Number 7, what are your dreams and aspirations for the coming year, 2015? Well, it's this year. Okay, my dreams and aspirations this year is to survive this year with a newborn and a toddler. So Aurora is now 20 months and she has started becoming super whiny. Oh my god, I know she's just trying to communicate with us, but it is driving us a bit nutty. And with a newborn and with a toddler, I think I just want to survive this year, and hopefully it'll be a fun year for the whole family. And yay! Okay, what's next? Let's move on, guys. Number 8, what is on your to-do list for the new year? As I mentioned, I think to survive, to have fun, and maybe even start my own side business, hopefully. I'm not really a career woman, so I'm not really a businesswoman either, but I wouldn't mind starting like a side hobby thing, you know, something that interests me. So maybe we'll see. Just because, you know, if I want to have more time with my family, I really need to think about being like doing my own business, I guess. If I work in an office, then I would always be kind of limited in terms of my time, because I would have to devote like half of my day to the workplace, right? So we'll see. Number 9, holiday plans for 2015. Now this is a depressing question, because obviously I'm not going to fly anywhere with these two babies. I swore to myself because I've been on flights with crying babies and whiny toddlers, and I've suffered through those flights. And if you're a deep sleeper, I'm sure the earplugs would help, but if you're a light sleeper like me, then the earplugs do no help. So I swore to myself last time that I would never be one of those moms traveling with a newborn or a toddler. No, I would just not be that mother. I have friends who travel with their kids, so that's fine, but I just don't want to be that mom with a crying baby and with a whiny toddler. Even if my baby was the most well-behaved baby on the earth, I would just not be that mom. I don't want to take that risk and ruin, you know, everybody's flight or journey. Yeah, so no hate to, you know, anyone out there who loves traveling with their babies. No hate. I just don't want to be that mom. Number 10, where would you love to go on a holiday to? Oh, I would love to go. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? I would love to go on a short trip to Bangkok maybe, or I would love to go back to the States. We have visited LA, Vegas and New York before in 2010, but that trip was cut short because of the lovely Icelandic volcano that chose to erupt. What's his name? Iglavajavravajik. I can't even pronounce the name properly for me to curse it, but yeah, it erupted and our flight from Copenhagen got delayed by about, I think, 1 or 2 days. So we lost quite a bit of time there and we didn't really get to see much of New York. You know, we wanted to spend more days there, but we couldn't. So yeah, I would love to go back to the States because the shopping there is fantastic. So, the States. And okay, is that the last question? No. 11. Is there anything on your bucket list you would like to tick off this year? No. Bucket list. Actually, when I was 28, I remember when I was 28, I came to a point whereby I thought to myself, if I died the next day, it'll be fine because I have no more regrets. I've done everything that I wanted to do. Now that may sound very depressing. That means my dreams were really small or something, but hey, I thought that those dreams were big when I was 21. When I was 21, I just wanted to fall in love, find somebody who loves me, marry that person, travel with that person, you know, buy my first designer handbag, and that was my dream when I was 21. And everything got accomplished by the time I was 28. We traveled to tons of places, together, alone, you know, basically we traveled a lot when we were in Sweden, and I got my first designer bag. Yeah, I got my first designer bag, and then I got more designer bags, and then like once you get your first, it's like you don't ever stop anymore. So, and yeah, so by the time I was 28, I've done everything I really wanted to do. I relaxed, I did all the silly things that I wanted to do. So yeah, so I never wanted to start a family, so that was not part of my wish list. This is part of my husband's wish list. So I came back at 28. My husband wanted to start a family, so we did. Obviously now I wouldn't want to die. I need to be here for my kids. But yeah, that's it. That's all to my bucket list, really. I don't have anything else I really want to do. I'm not the kind of person who wants to go deep sea diving. No way. I would never want to bungee jump. I don't mind going skydiving. Definitely tandem, of course, because I don't feel so bad if I really died doing skydiving, because then somebody would die with me. Is that mean for me to say that? But I just feel safer. Maybe the next thing on my bucket list is to bring these two kids to Disneyland. You lucky kids, we're planning for you to go Disneyland. What do you think? You have such a good life. That is like definitely many years down the road. Okay, so that's all for the tag video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm sorry that the past two videos have been very chatty. I'm going to do a whole video next because guess what? I went onto J.Crew again and they were still having that 40% off all clearance items, so I got a few more items. And I also bought some things from one or two other designers. The next haul is going to be also quite interesting, I think. As usual, please leave your comments down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Say bye, Sev. Bye. You've just video bombed my entire tag video, baby. Okay, bye!